Hey everyone, welcome back to Two Idiots Review. I'm Caleb.
I'm Hannah, and we were gone for a couple weeks. Mainly because of me. I was sick. Or still am a little, but...
So we weren't like gone. I was like, I didn't know what kind of thing you were playing up. I was like, oh, you're just saying like we're like out of town or something? I was like,
No,
okay.
I've been sick for a couple weeks, so that's kind of put a pause on
us making videos.
So we missed the Stranger Things trailer and some other things when we watched them. We just didn't record it.
But we've been waiting to watch the What If so that we could do a reaction to it. So the good news is that we get to watch 2 episodes today.
Yes, and which means you get to watch us watch 2 episodes.
More or less.
But yeah.
Assuming I get them both edited today. But.
That's true. But yeah, so we're going to start with episode 7, which is What If Thor Were an Only Child? And then we're going to jump to episode 8. But right now we're watching episode 7. Let us know what you guys thought in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that stuff.
I will say that the thumbnail is kind of a spoiler.
I know, right? But yeah, let's take a look.
What if Thor was an only child? Meanwhile, Hela was like, oh, so I never happened either? Like,
I know.
Okay.
For the party, Prince! This is gonna be awesome!
More than battles won or lost, it's lively. Thor grew into a very different prince.
I mean, I just feel like he's going to be the douchey, like...
He already was in Thor, in the first Thor anyway.
I know, but...
My love, allow the Odin sleep to restore your body and soul. He's asleep. And I'm off to my sister's to celebrate the solstice. This is your first taste.
Like, finally.
I
I expect you to study, read up on the 9 realms that you will one day rule.
Of course, Mother.
No parties.
Of course, Mother.
Remember, Heimdall will be watching.
Everything that kind of reminds me, and even kind of sounds slightly like Prince Charming from Shrek.
Him?
Are you talking to Skrulls?
Probably.
Expected him to look more like...
Like what, E.T.? Unless like a hottie McScotty? I don't know that guy. He looks like a loser.
Coming from a brunette.
I'm going. How do I look?
Completely unprepared for whatever happens next.
Oh, do me, do me. Release the phone.
Blow on these. Mama needs a brand new eye.
All these other people just find their way to Earth, like Nebula and like...
Goldstein has tried. How now pronounce your dog sleep and a duck.
It's like a hangover episode
It's like a drunken mess.
and wake up the next day and try to figure out everything that happened. I mean, yeah, that's literally what they're doing.
Dr. Jane Foster!
Hold on.
Dr. Jane Foster.
Probably looks like.
You do not answer, we will...
Yes?
Director, the party atmosphere seems to be spreading.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Canada, Mongolia, even Pennsylvania Dutch country.
It's done.
Is it happening? Did it happen? What did I miss?
Alright, here we go. Nuzzle on in, everyone say waffles! I love that word. Waffles with maple
Well, they're gonna have a Thor versus Captain Marvel fight to see who would win.
He's here!
Oi! Where's that son of a witch for Odin's son?
What did you say? Vanna, tell me, is that butt ugly popsicle stick talking to me?
He got tall when he was raised on Jotunheim.
Bring it on.
I can't believe you came! Loki, you are the absolute best!
You're my brother from another mother, man. I mean that. Forever. Brothers forever.
Forever!
So Loki's a better person if he would have been grown up with it.
Well, because he got to become king, so you know he's content.
Oh, Loki, look, it's a shooting star.
star. Make a wish, quick. Yes, yes. A shooting star. Yes, okay. I wish.
Apparently, Radium on Asgard stunted his growth quite a bit.
I got it.
What is it? Tell me.
I couldn't possibly tell you. It'll ruin the magic.
This one's for Fury.
Now for the rest of you.
Smooth move, bro.
You just
Get it?
look, pal. I'm gonna count to 3, and you're gonna put the hammer down.
You want me to put the hammer down?
Here we go.
Hey, what did I tell you? Knock it off.
I like how it just says the
Country, you know, like,
countries and the.
that's actually just actual structures in the country. That way, people from space know what country it is.
I mean, that's why when airplanes are flying over, they're like, "Oh,
Hey,
look at this.
quit it.
We gotta
These
go
are-
down."
I don't know what these are.
How would they know what country they're flying over? They didn't spell out France.
Oh, but I just have to do a little. Boop. Yes. What you need?
A stiff drink and 2 weeks in Hawaii.
A timeout. My mother used to punch me with timeouts all the time, but
Well, I doubt that the enchantment's on it. Otherwise, I feel like Thor probably wouldn't be able to lift it right now.
Party pooper.
Do you think she'd be
Hey,
able
look,
to lift it?
everyone! A party pooper got home safely. Eventually.
Dr. Foster?
I gotta go. Love you.
Bye.
Thor's like, whoa, never mind.
I know.
Look, all I'm saying is no one would notice if you.
Well, look who came waddling back. Mrs. the Duck.
Not now, Howard.
Hello, Thor?
You know, I've got a crown too.
Come on, let's turn the heat on this thing.
Oh boy.
You insist on crushing my mellow. Loosen up, have fun, smile a little. Ready to fight?
Fire. Fire. I gave you a warning. Hell, I gave you a warning punch. Thor.
So, is it Louis? Anyway, we're about to make this universe's greatest slingshot.
Try to enjoy the rest of your time here. See you in another 1,000 years.
Stay here, and we need to clean up.
Look who's pooping the party now.
It is you. You are pooping the
Peter
party.
Quill.
Where are you going?
Let's go so fast, we shall ride like the wind. And we're keeping the scoot scoot.
Guys, please. My mother is coming. And she is not happy.
I mean, it's so convenient when they're just flying over and you can see.
I mean, they should really do that. Put giant, like, neon signs on your country.
Oh, hello, mother. Good. Thank you.
You must be Frigga. I'm Captain Marvel.
I know who you are. Thank you for helping.
How does she know who she is? Like how everybody knows who Captain Marvel is in this timeline, when at this point they didn't.
Almost forgot. I can explain.
Children, both human and Asgardian, say, together they lived happily ever after. Wait, what?
Huh?
Oh dear. Perhaps I spoke too soon.
Oh,
That's Vision Ultron.
and that's the next episode. So
Yeah.
this is going to be like the first one to have like a continued story. That's going to be interesting.
I like how it even took the watcher by surprise.
I know, it was like, I thought you were supposed to be watching everything. You didn't see Ultron
He's like,
progressing over there?
I mean, they definitely played up on the dumb Thor. But
I think, you know, he's also supposed to be dumb. Like, he was supposed to be a party Thor, and not the same Thor that we knew from even, like, Thor 1, or even up to Ragnarok, for that matter, when they kind of dumbed him down a little bit. Like, he was supposed to be like a...
Party, yeah, I know.
Like
party
a...
boy.
Yeah, like a frat boy. Yeah. He's supposed to, you know, so he's supposed to be, like, dumb. But, I mean, yeah, it was a, you know, it was a fun episode. It was just a little... you know, I was gonna say, like, it didn't really have any, like, there was no like stakes or anything, as people like to say. But like, I guess really none of these episodes, like.
Well, he almost was grounded.
I mean, that's true. But it was the Thor versus Captain Marvel fight was kind of cool.
Yeah, and I wish it would have been Brie Larson voicing her, but
it wasn't.
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
So that would have been nice, but you know, for whatever reason, she's not doing the voice. I don't know why.
It'd be cool to get a Thor versus Captain Marvel fight in live action, but unfortunately, I think we're kind of past that point.
Yeah. I don't think that they'll go back.
I think I said this in our Endgame review video. I still think, like, the introduction of Captain Marvel in Endgame instead of her just like showing up and being like, oh, like, where's Fury? And then they're like, oh, we're all on board.
That was the end credit of...
Right, but end credit, and then like the beginning scene when they're all in the in the compound or whatever. But I think like it should have been a fight anyway. But that's at Endgame. That's nothing to do with. That's nothing to do with this episode, so I won't get too much into that. But I feel like they should have started off with a fight between the Avengers and Captain Marvel in Endgame instead of her just being all that. But you know, this episode, you know, is now kind of intrigues me with the way they ended it, which is
we're getting like
leading into the next episode, which is like the first time we've ever had that. And so 2 episodes within the same timeline, the same universe or whatever. And you have Vision Ultron with all the Infinity Stones. So that's going to be fun.
That should be interesting. Yeah, I mean, I like the episode. I still think that there's some others this season that I've liked better, but...
Oh, I mean, definitely. I mean, this isn't my all-time favorite, but I mean, it was a good episode. And so far, every episode has been a good episode.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens with Ultron 1, which is the next one.
Which we'll be watching in a couple hours.
Yep. Once you get off work and I wake up from my nap. Let us know what you guys thought. Thank you for watching.